There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax.
Illusion shattered!
wind rises. Squall and fury. The wind rises.
This is order. Stabilize.
Shine down!
Time for retribution.
Squall and fury. The wind rises. Huh. Quit following me. Quit following me. Too slow. Behold! You want to use my hat as an umbrella? The audacity to even make that request. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
This is the place.
It's so well. More companions! Hooray! Weird. Ilyas, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilyas! Where'd he go? Did he get separated?
There's no need for that.
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right!
A lot of people... It's okay.
Half a year, he's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter?
Of course, I was also...
Connecting.
It's clear that the Collective Consciousness Project is already not entirely...
Osman. Osmanthus wine.
There is no escape! Quietly now.
Here you are.
Solidify!
Shine down!
It's completely different from what Ilyas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
I'll hate them. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you've brought down?
You could have played hero any time, so why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer, but he chose now, of all times, to...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this now are...
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey, you're blinking out again. What did you see this time?
Don't jump to conclusion.
case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Well, Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Huh?
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you? Siraj.
After you reported Johnny for academic fraud. However, how about it?
What did you see?
No! Ooh, Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him, and we're gonna make him explain himself!
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind. Showcase everything has been proceeding smoothly. The project...
We won't let you...
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilyas's mind.
Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you. And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilyas? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as all Hatham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories, Al-Hatham.
I made those...
What?
What's happening?
The collective... That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that...
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and...
So that's it! And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj! Wouldn't expect any less from you, Al-Hatham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... Wait. It's back to normal already.
Al-Hatham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And something feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collect despite their lack. Now then.
Hey,
I've already sent... You two just need to brace yourselves for the news...
Well...
Nothing to fear.
Illusion shattered!
Scatter!
Here you are.
Al-Hatham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done! He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Flicker.
You see? That is the will of the... Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective stability.
Solidify!
There is no escape!
The process of elimination. He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the Academia. The model.
Stabilize!
Order guide you.
What's going on? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
Shine down!
Solidify!
Things are about to get dicey. Busted! There is no escape!
Rise! Stabilize!
Deflect! How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Suraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one. What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
You wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down the list! Suraj is a liar!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
The Hive shut down? What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions. The disturbance, that setbacks and the apprehension. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, a few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then. You knew that Ilyas was the bait all along. But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a... You don't need to hide it.
Your perspective is... From your perspective, you probably think I just want to... On the other hand...
You mean to say...
Is that not so? You view people...
Regardless.
You will stand... I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the...
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several...
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Pine! So you really...
It'd be best, by the way.
Seriously? By the way, Sino, Paimon...
Don't worry. This was likely one factor that caused the hive's
Good. See you.
And off he goes.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all... What came over me?
We were whether he's this...
We can discuss the future later. I didn't feel any... Siraj from how things...
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to all Hatham?
Sure.
It's okay.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they... We can ask all...
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice, but I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilyas?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Al-Haytham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Al-Haytham for me.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my support. Are you too hurt? Get some rest. Watch out for any of Siraj.
Okay. Let's go meet up with Al-Haytham.
The matter's judging by your faces, I respect.
Hey, we're not What? You're not leaving today until you explain what?
See ya.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior.
Stop changing.
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You'll know when we get there.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh?
Stop making a...
You're not from the academia, are you? Wait, what?
What?
Oh, you guys...
Yes?
I keep a few books on...
Hey! You're leave... Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Al-Haytham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you? Guess not.
But...
okay, well... Don't worry about it.
You seem like you got a lot going...
Are you serious?
What?
Still.
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all...
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Suraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative?
One way to stay the optimal solution.
That's way.
I'm merely stating the facts. It's impossible for. That's why.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity.
What about you? Are you going to devolve?
At least I'd be sorry for eavesdropping, but.
Sort of.
Are you all okay? Huh. So. Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books?
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You...
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
You whisper very.
Oh,
Do you have any more questions?
let Paimon think.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Suraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you, too.
It doesn't matter. I never judging from his experiences, he's more courageous. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you? Oh, yeah. You only started, but after meeting...
I had no interest. I now understand the reason. Correct. The fact that Suraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the... As the acting grant... In addition, what happened...
Paimon understands...
I think minimum...
Wait.
Yes. I don't think Suraj knew what he'd do then.
But...
I'm not suited to be... If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing. It's important to keep...
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
See ya.
The name Suraj doesn't ring...
He isn't someone...
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be
But my salary...
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that, Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep—
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine!
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming feature?
Artistry,
So I'll have to bring—
Of course!
But why would I do that?
Can't you just be not—
Pretending that you're not—
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all—
There's no need to hide—
What? The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone who—
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm
And I suppose they'd let—
Again, that's my—
But my salary—
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that, Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of—
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine!
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features?
Artistry,
So I'll have to bring you—
Of course!
But why would I do that?
Can't you just be not—
Pretending that you're not—
Speaking of which, your friends won't say—
There's no need to hide—
What?
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lior tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle.
Let's go.
Osmanthus wine tastes the... Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.